this has to be, I'm not sure if it claims the title yet. I don't know where this is ranked, but this has to be one of the most viral videos in the history of X, and that includes when X was Twitter. This is a platform that's been around for, 15 years or something. This video that I'm about to play has got to be one of the most viral videos ever in the history of the platform. And not just on Twitter. This is originally a TikTok video that we're about to see. So this, just on Twitter, this video has 700 million views. Only on Twitter in the last 4 or 5 days. Over 700 million. I looked last night, it was 700 million. So it's over 700 million. Which is insane. And even more insane when you see what the video is, if you haven't seen it yet. Now, 700 million views, it seems like every person in the country has seen it. But if you haven't, this is a video of some influencer's morning routine. Or at least it's this influencer's performance of what he wants you to think his morning routine is. Because as you'll see, this is definitely not actually his morning routine. This is not anyone, no human being has a morning routine like this one. But this is the video, 700 million views on one platform. There's no audio, so I'll probably have to narrate a little bit. And so we'll just go ahead and play. So there it is, 3:52 a.m. He's standing there because now he's brushing his teeth, 3:54 a.m. Bottled water. He's washing his mouth out with bottled water. 4 a.m., goes out on the porch. 4:04 a.m., now he's doing some push-ups. 4:17 a.m., now he's just standing there. He's got bottled water again. Now he's sitting down at 4:30 a.m. I guess he's praying. He's writing a note at 4:50. Now 4:55, he's writing for about 10 minutes. 5:30 a.m., 5:46 a.m., dunking his face into ice water. 6 a.m., getting dressed. I guess he's going out to do a run. Putting on a bunch of jewelry to go run. Putting the fanny pack on. Okay, now he's going down. 6:24 a.m. The day started at 3:58, and now he's running. 7:30 a.m., heading to the pool, jumping in the pool, getting out of the pool. It's 7:50 a.m., 8 a.m., now he's leaving. Okay, we're gonna take a shower. We don't need to see this, but he decided to film that. 8:30 a.m., eating a banana, wiping a banana on his face at 8:34 a.m.,
so looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead.
dunking his face into water again, 9:15 a.m., now he's eating breakfast. Okay. And what do we get to? We get to 9:25 a.m. He's finally eating breakfast. Oh, there's more bottled water. Fancy bottled water. Now, so this is a morning routine that begins at 3:50 a.m. and ends at like 9:45 a.m. That's 6 hours. His morning routine is 6 hours long. And it's actually a lot longer than that because in real time, he had to set up all those camera angles. Every time he was walking out of if you catch him walking in a hallway or walking into an elevator, he had to set up the tripod, get the shot, come back, collect the camera, and then go walk it again. So the actual morning routine, as it was documented, was probably more like 19 hours long. By the time he was finished it was time for another morning routine. So this guy is stuck in a perpetual loop of morning routines. This guy has not slept in 5 years because it's like Sisyphus with the boulder, but it's just morning routines that never end. Did you know that over 140,000 family farms in the U.S. have closed down since 2017? Shocking, right? Well, meanwhile, grocery stores are stocking their shelves with mystery meat from, well, who really knows where? That's the mystery. But hey, at least it's cheap. If you actually care where your food comes from, it's time to check out GoodRanchers.com. I go with Good Ranchers because, call me crazy, I prefer knowing my dinner wasn't shipped from the other side of the planet. Their meat is born, raised, and harvested right here in the USA. Revolutionary concept, but that's what they do. And get this, no antibiotics, no added hormones, and no seed oils, just meat. Imagine that. One ingredient you can actually pronounce without a chemistry degree. These folks are practically showing off when it comes to transparency about where your food is coming from. All their meat is farm to table, zero mystery, meaning you're supporting American ranchers while serving food that won't make you question your life choices at 3 a.m. I've tried many of their steaks and other choices, and they're quite possibly the most tender, tasteful, clean protein options I have ever had. Right now, during their Spring in Action promotion, they actually managed to save you money while providing better, high-quality food. When you sign up, you'll get free bacon, ground beef, seed oil-free chicken nuggets, or wild-caught salmon in every order for a year, plus $40 off with code Walsh. So again, unless you enjoy mystery meat roulette, visit GoodRanchers.com today. Use code Walsh to get free meat for a year and $40 off your next order. Good Ranchers, American Meat Delivered. And of course, it's totally fake. This is not what anyone's morning routine looks like. If I was doing a video of my morning routine, which I would never do, but my morning routine, which I think is much more realistic, it begins at 6:03 a.m. about when my alarm goes off. And then I go back, I turn the alarm off, I go back to sleep. My morning routine starts again at about 6:09 a.m. when the alarm goes off again. Turn the alarm off again, I go back to sleep. And then the morning routine kicks off again at about 6:17 a.m. when the alarm goes off. Turn it off again. Morning routine picks up again at about 6:27 a.m. when my alarm goes off again. And then this continues until about 6:45 a.m. or until my wife is just like beating me over the head with a shovel to get me out of bed. And that's basically the way it works. Of course, I would never film that. And it is fascinating that this sort of content is so popular. Now, certainly a fair amount of the traffic is from people like me just trying to figure out why other people are watching it. When I first saw this video, it was at that point at 600 million views. And so I can't help. I mean, I see a video that's at 600 million views. I think, what is this? Why is everyone watching this thing? And it's captioned morning routine. So I'm thinking, what is going to happen? Like, something incredible is going to happen in this video that it's got so many views, but then nothing happens. I think that's part of it. Everybody watching it and wondering why other people are watching it. That explains some of the phenomena, but it's not just that. Because these guys, these influencers, they do develop actual audiences. They have real followings of people who enjoy their content, really enjoy it. Why do they enjoy it? What value do they derive from it? Partly, I'm guessing it's kind of aspirational that people watch a video like that and they fantasize about being so rich that they can afford to spend 6 hours of each day swimming in a pool and rubbing bananas on their faces or whatever. I think that's part of it. But then there's also the fact that, and this is what jumps out at me the most when I see videos like this, because we've had other videos. There's another guy that I've seen. He takes videos of himself. Maybe we played it on the show one time. He takes videos of himself going shopping. He just runs errands. That's it. Nothing happens. He's just running an errand at like Walgreens or something, and he films it. Sets up the tripod, right? When he's in the shampoo aisle, gets a shot of himself grabbing some shampoo, grabs the camera, goes over to the toothpaste aisle. We get the shot of him grabbing some toothpaste. This is what people do now. People watch these videos, and I think that it speaks to the fact that people are just so incredibly deeply lonely that people will sit there and watch this as some kind of substitute for actual human connection. It is, it's very sad, but it's a popular trend. A lot of money to be made in it. Maybe I should jump in. If you'd like to see what else I have to say, you can access my full show by going to dailywire.com or by going to the Matt Walsh Show Twitter page. Hope to see you there. Godspeed.